Picture yourself walking into a high-end store after having a rough day. You're not feeling yourself, but that will all change once you buy a snazzy new outfit for your best friend's birthday. As you walk into the store, you're noticing the workers there are eyeing you, but you choose to ignore the glares and keep browsing. You find this amazing t-shirt. As soon as you pick it up, the worker there rushes towards you and sternly asks if you're planning on paying for that. You stand there dumbfounded. How could a person be so rude and jump to such quick conclusions based on one rough appearance? Well, this is because society has driven into our heads that the way one looks reflects the actions they will display. Every day, people are wrongfully judged based on these pre-existing biases we hold towards each other's outward appearance. PsychologyToday.com says that the second you lay eyes on a new person, your subconscious mind is already trying to fill in the blanks of their lives. This is part of my motivation to help correct this reflex so we can all start out on an even playing field. Because first, society limits opportunities based on our outward appearances. Next, people become very closed-minded to believe that anyone could act any differently than perceived. And lastly, quick accusations cause great conflict throughout society. We must alter what society has driven into our heads so we can start judging people based on who they are, rather what their appearance is, so we can be the difference we all hope to see in the future. As a society, we are limiting each other's opportunity based on these biases we hold towards one another. This can occur on a daily and can be as big as not getting a job based on the color of your skin or just avoiding eye contact with someone you see in the hallways. As we are limiting these experiences, we are potentially taking away these monumental moments in someone's lives. Imagine you're going to a new school. You get there and everyone has one common attribute that you just don't obtain. You are clearly being judged based on your lack of this attribute. Therefore, you are being robbed of those socialization skills that you need for success in the future. And this is not the only instance of this. Look at this chart I found from YourCounts.com. You can see there is such a drastic difference in between something as important as income in races. This cannot be coincidental to the topic at hand. We are ripping away each other's opportunities at potentially amazing lives based on the ignorances of our ancestors. This is why we must know the motives behind our actions. And opportunities are not the only things being taken away. Open-mindedness also becomes obsolete. Quick judgments push one's ability to learn and see clearly, allowing someone to become closed-minded. Closed-mindedness allows no room for growth. And if you cannot grow as a person, then we cannot grow as a society. We cannot be content with the flaws that others have pointed out. This is redundant. It's like if you would have failed a test and your teacher would hand it back to you and offer for you to redo it. You wouldn't just say no and be happy with your failure. You would work to fix it so you don't fail the next time. This is what we need to do as a society. We need to start recognizing these habits and work to change them. Quick accusations affect you, the person you are judging, and now you will see how it can create huge conflicts within society. The more people judge, the more conflicts in society uprise. We see movements all the time based on things like race, gender, equality, etc. Take a look at the Black Lives Matter movement, for example. That's been a huge conversation topic in a lot of our peer groups, and it stemmed from racism shown towards certain groups towards African Americans. Britannica.com puts it like this. This movement demands society values the lives of Black people just as much as we value the lives of white people. So as you can see, it doesn't even matter your political stance on the subject, the effects speak for itself. How divided we have become as a country just shows how much making quick accusations can divide us and create conflict. We need to get past this wall that stands between us and bettering society. It's the little things that may go unnoticed, the things thought of like a reflex that can create a ripple that can cause a tidal wave within our society. We need to alter society's influences so we can be the difference that we need in the future. As I have shown, accusations limit each other's people's opportunities. It allows people to become closed-minded to any new possibilities and causes great conflicts throughout society. So I strongly encourage you, fight against this blockade that stands between us and moving forward so we can get to a place where we start judging people based on who they are rather than what they look like. Every action made by that stems from people's best interests brings us that much closer to a society that we can all say we are proud of.